Hello, hello. Welcome to a somewhat earlier stream on a Friday. Since I didn't stream on Wednesday, I thought I'd start a little early today and probably go a little later. And right off the bat, I'm right here at the Citadel, and I figured I would start with Garrus's loyalty mission. One of my favorite missions. Not too much action. You'd think Garrus's loyalty mission would have a lot of action in it, but it's kind of just about him as a character. Do I have any messages? I do not. Okay, I am caught up on all messages. Oh, and you know what? Since I remembered this time, how about we change the outfit at the beginning of the stream? I know it was typical that I would use the old outfit for the first mission because I would always forget. But since I'm remembering now, hey fish, num-nums. All right, I'm gonna miss the Iron Man suit. I'm gonna miss it. You know, I thought about maybe just doing a variation of it, maybe doing like silver and black. You know what? It's not a bad idea. I'm kind of in the Iron Man mood. How about I just change a little bit? Do like a nice war machine. Do a silver. Oh, that's actually not bad for that. Silver and black. You know, stylish, but also makes sense. There we go. Now, I might change a little bit, though. I kind of like the rivet-looking thing, the circles. Kind of it has an Iron Man look to it. And the helmet does, too, but I think I'm going to change things up a bit. I'm not a huge fan of this one. You know, this is the most Iron Man-ish, but yeah, I'm already went with that. Let's go with something different. Why not? Why not? That's good. No, I still kind of like the circle look for this. Ooh, I kind of like War Machine has always been like a bulkier version of Iron Man, so I kind of like the bulkier look. That looks better. And same thing here. You know, also has the wires and stuff. I'm never going to use this. So, you know what? And also, I should probably be paying attention to the bonuses this gives me. I really don't. I kind of just go for aesthetics. Which, in some games, going back to a game like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I love how each character had 4 costumes. But each costume had its own abilities you could unlock and level up. And sometimes I'd have a costume that I love, but the abilities were just meh. So I like both. I like having aesthetics. But I also like being able to mix and match the styles. Maybe both. Maybe you can have a game like I know MMOs have this where if you get something you like, it has really good stats, but it kind of looks meh. You can, you know, if the game has magic or tech or whatever, you could superimpose like something on top of it. Basically, you would enchant it, and you can make it look different but have the same stats. I like that in a game. You know what? I am fine with this. Or have it a pattern. Pattern be nice. You know what? Why not? Got a nice metallic look to it. You can barely see it, which is fine. It kind of plus the black part is the part, you know, like the part you can't change. Actually, can you? You know, wow, I didn't even notice that. Like, sorry, I'm kind of like out of it today. No, you can't change it. That's what I thought. Like the part that looks like just the underneath, like woven kind of protection there. You can't change that. You know, no, I'm good with this. The pattern's nice and subtle. All right, now I'm ready to help you, Garrus. One of those loyalty missions where you can do Paragon or Renegade. You know, there's a lot of loyalty missions, like any mission in this game, has Paragon and Renegade choices. But Garrus's actually does have like a Paragon and Renegade choice on how to do it. Either way, you get his loyalty, which makes sense. And since we're already on the Citadel, I'm doing Thane's next. Thane's pretty cool. For Thane being an assassin, your initial thought on that character would be like, oh, we're gonna do like some cool assassin mission, right? No, it's literally about saving his kid. A lot of emotional stuff in his, and in talking about emotional stuff with Thane 3. Ooh, the stuff they do in 3 is so brutal to watch. Oh, Tally got a new outfit. Still kind of prefer the original. All right, so I have to bring Garrus. I have to bring him. But who should I bring? He's already on team. See, I had him on team with Thane and Morden, but Thane and Morden are kind of like Team Redemption now. I think Garrus could be an honorary member, kind of like how Tally's honorary member of Daddy Issues. Because the last time he made a team, he feels like he failed them, so he's kind of like redeeming himself. So I think he kind of belongs in that. But also Team Dextro with Tally. I know I said 2 teams is enough, but you know what? Garrus is the space friend. You know, best space friend. I wouldn't mind putting him on different teams. So you know what? Let's put him on a team with Kasumi, and we'll call this Team Tech. This is definitely a Team Tech, and I haven't used Kasumi in a while. The shows I haven't used her in a while. You know, I feel like this is underrated ability. I never use it. I feel like I should. I don't, because it's DLC, I always wondered how well the game was programmed for this to work. Like how well it would work against enemies. I don't need Overload. We have Overload. We have so much Overload. Shadow Strike is one of the coolest things in this game. And, you know, mouse cursor, let's get you out of the way here. Okay. Don't want Deadly. Well, Rapid. Reduces the cooldown by 80% of the target is killed. Oh, yes. Normally, I kind of go for like certain builds with certain things, like radius or damage. Like my Overload is radius, my Incinerate's damage. But the ability to have an 80% cooldown taken off if the target is killed, yes, even though we're playing on harder difficulty still. And I will do this. What do I got? Infiltrator or Saboteur? Just from the name alone, I think she should be an Infiltrator. And I'm going to second that with the abilities that it has. Okay. And you know what? Why not? Garrus. I'm saving up for that. I still need more points. Can I respec? Can you? I know you can respec yourself. I kind of forget if you can respec your teammates or not. Oh. Garrus, no. You're sticking with the Mantis. That's your thing. That single shot, just high damaging weapon. You know, we found this on your mission. I think you should use it. Plus, it has a history behind it, which I know Kasumi's a fan of. She collects things. Carnifex. And that looks pretty good. Alright, Garrus. And I always felt
references to a forger named Fade in CSEC crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking. Also, according to CSEC, a drill recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Alright, well thank you, Edie. When Thane is with me, that will matter. As I was saying, the whole thing with Garrus,
You'll have to wait for the next
it's just sad. He tried to be the new Shepard when Shepard died, but he I'm not gonna say he failed, but it didn't go great. Hey Bailey.
Yes?
Anything else? Anything cool? Nope. Alright, Fade.
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah, I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell. Best I can do is put you on the trail. There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
Why haven't you been able to catch him?
Whoever he is, he's damn good at avoiding CSEC. I think someone on the inside's feeding him information. Either that or he's got access to our databases and comm channels. I don't know which is worse. But you're outside CSEC. Maybe you can nail his ass.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
He said it a little differently that time. I should be going. I should be going. Now, do I remember where this place is? No. The warehouse. Let's see, warehouse. Which I think is only used for this one mission. Oh, this one. I didn't finish that, did I? Because I want Tally on my team when I do it. I'll have to remember that. Bring Tally back.
I'm sorry, sir, but I only read one credit sheet, and it's registered to her.
I feel kind of bad. I've been, like, instead of helping them, how long have they been standing here trying to figure this out?
Sir, most interstellar...
I've been gone like months, and I come back, and they're still standing there.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
It sure is.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Yep, that one too.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but...
Sorry, I'm just looking around. One of the things I do in this game, this is one of those few games where I'll just walk around and look and listen to stuff. All right, focus, Shepard.
He sent me here. Come on.
Stop looking at the ground.
I need a service order.
Oh, hello, Krogan. Oh, hello, other Krogan. No, it's a Volus.
Fade, you're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it! Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumbering mountains!
Why don't you two find somewhere else to skulk?
Just like that? You're not getting paid for this. What's the point of hiring protection if they won't protect you?
Good point. And it's kind of amazing that Krogan were intimidated by Turian. You think they'd have some kind of like Krogan pride with that. Now, again, you could argue in some games like this, decisions don't really do anything. But like normally a Paragon choice is get someone out safely and you don't kill them. The Renegade choice is kill them or make them back down through force. In that instance, if I had pulled the trigger, they'd be dead. But if you don't, Garrus just intimidates them away. And again, his ability to intimidate two Krogan, not bad.
We're looking for someone, a client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
Harkin? Oh, we all remember Harkin, don't we? The drunk human C-Sec guy who they kept making excuses for him and they finally just fired him.
How the hell did Harkin end up being the Fade?
Well, he got fired from CSEC a while back. He used his knowledge of CSEC and their systems to help a few people disappear. Then he made himself disappear, and Fade was born, so to speak.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
There is so much sarcasm built into that one line reading. I love it. Like, it's literally like two words. I mean, if you want to argue that O is a word, but I love how I love that delivery, and the fact that Garrus and Shepard just both do like the same pose with their gun towards him. When I think of like, you know, like pairs in the game, I mean, I have to thank Shepard and Garrus. There's no Vicarian without Shepard. And no Shepard without Vicarian.
Wait, this was a trick, wasn't it? You sent me to the wrong place just to get me to leave.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Been trying to get this refund for 2 years. 2 years! I'm not giving up now.
You'd get a lot farther in life if you just held on to your service orders and receipts.
Ooh.
I just got a refund in exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Army jail converter.
Valid point. No receipt, no return. That simple.
And I want her arrested.
Alright. I'll be honest. I've already forgotten where I was told to go. When they rebuilt my Shepard, they could have fixed his memory. Garrus, an eye for an eye. He was last seen on the Citadel in the company of Fate, a forger who specialized... Alright, that's... Okay, well...
I was just walking by.
Doesn't quite tell me where to go, does it? I'm assuming it's somewhere special, yep. Factory District. Man, I pay attention. I do pay attention to what's being said in the game. I forget so easily now. Alright. And Kasumi, again, Team Tech for this one. Already did that. Might seem a little repetitive, but I like that the game gives you the option of changing up your teammates and your loadout before the mission starts. Just in case you have someone on your team you might not want. Although, as we've seen before, the third person on the team really doesn't do much on these loyalty missions except combat. Like, I took Jacob to Miranda's and he literally said nothing. Oh, hey, Harkin.
There he is. Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Oh, where are you going?
Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you.
God. Garrus is scary when he wants to be.
Over here.
Logan.
I mean, losing your entire team to someone who betrayed you would probably do that.
Firing a high-impact shot.
Once again, I'm loving the fact that I have the controller mod installed. After playing with the controller for the last 2 streams in this, I don't know why. Like, I made the decision to go with keyboard as long as I did. My hands like it better too. Then my fingers aren't all crampy. All right. Now this is one of those areas you can't go back to, so I need to make sure I don't miss anything. Arkin might have blue suns, but he also has a lot of mechs, so Team Tech is going to tear through this. Alright, nope.
That one hit.
I know I'm still a little impatient sometimes in combat. I will poke my head out when I'm low on health.
Enemy.
Alright, what weapons are you guys using? Garrus, please tell me. Nope, nope. I don't know why I have to keep making him use them. Garrus, you are a sniper. That's who you are. You are my sniper. Ow. Don't tell Thane I said that, but you're my sniper.
System sabotage detected. Hostile forces have engaged.
Garrus, where are you going? Garrus is a little, being a little aggressive right now because we're, you know, nearing his target. He needs to calm down a bit, though. I guess he's always had that thing. I know Garrus wasn't really who I considered Garrus until this game. In the first one, he's a little different. But even Harkin, actually, speaking of Harkin, Harkin was the one when we asked Harkin about Garrus, he called him a hothead. He has a hard time following the rules, and... Okay, well, alright, well, I'm dead. That's death number 1. Oof. Yeah, being an engineer, the worst enemy you can fight in this game are the ones that slowly walk towards you and get too close. I know that sounds kind of stupid to say, it's kind of obvious, but... I like my personal space, alright? This is literally my Shepard. He likes his personal space. I don't like people getting close to me. I find it a little awkward. You know, I never thought about that. The fact this Shepard's kind of like me in this world, give or take. That's what I was kind of going for anyway. And the idea that the one person. Oh, okay, I'm not in cover. The one person that that I'm romancing is Tally, and Tally's in an environmental suit. So maybe that's. I didn't really mean to do that, but it's like a personality thing. He gets close with someone who can't touch him. Weird. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Nope. 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 Well, I'm probably dead again. Yep. Okay. All right. All right. I need to wake up here. I kind of slipped in a bit. Okay. Let me stop being stupid. And hello, PL Sire. If you would like me, if you'd like to say how to say that, because I butcher names.
It's me, Shepard.
Yeah, you know it's funny. The AI, I feel like the AI in 2 is better than in 1, but they still love to kill themselves, don't they? All right, when I get around this corner, I'll tell them where to go. Shepard is a commander. I need to start commanding. You know what? You guys just sit here.
Heading to cover.
You got it.
I also need to start using my drone better. The best thing about the drone is the fact that it distracts things, like so.
Impact event. Allied force casualty.
All right, PL. Yeah, trust me, I get you there. I made this account to stream not that long ago, but I have a few accounts that I named them and didn't think that I would keep them forever, and I've had them for like 15 years. Although one thing about this name that I kind of regretted, I used to have a YouTube channel, and I made this as an alternate YouTube channel years ago, but never used it. And I decided to use it for streaming. And I kind of thought, you know, it's probably a little annoying to pronounce the first time. I didn't really think about that.
Alert, rerouting power, requesting assistance. Critical system damage.
Hey, my teammates are still alive. But how was your Friday going? I almost said Saturday. All right, top, circle, circle, fork, crap. Whoa, I'm just really skillful today. By the way, I think that was a controller mod issue. I've noticed on the PC version, when you're doing that match game, you can back out. If you click one accidentally, you can back out of it and keep looking around. Since I'm using a controller mod, I backed out and it ended it, like it does on the console version.
Harkin's in here somewhere.
Ooh.
I can smell him.
Alright, let's not do that again. Circle, circle, door, door, candy, fork, 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 and then top, top. When, I kind of got that from my childhood. When I play games, I sometimes think of things in certain ways, and I never forget it. Like that. Like calling the things candy and top. This is how I remember stuff. Oh, job hunting. Yeah, I'm currently unemployed right now, too. That's why I'm streaming right now. Like, might as well do something. And yeah, job hunting is not fun. Ever. Oh, hello. My Friday's going fine. I got a late start to the day. I tried to go to bed at a decent time last night. I fell asleep around 7 in the morning because I just couldn't sleep. My alarm went off around 11, and I decided to get more sleep. I turned my alarm off, which was a huge mistake because I didn't get up until 4. You know, sleep is great, but if you sleep too much or into the day too much, it kind of makes my brain a little foggy. Oh, I gotta fight Turians. No. I don't. There's certain alien races in this game I don't like fighting because I don't like killing them. I like Turians. Oh, he is really dead. Candy circle. Top. Well, I've already forgotten what there is. Top. Oh, things are shooting me, I think. Keep them busy, people. Oh, cool. Guys, move, please. Move, please. Garrus, no.
Engaging hostile. Over here, cover. Who's under attack?
Oh, whoa. That was weird. Huh. I'm seeing things now. Batarians, I don't mind killing them. Sorry, Batarians, but, you know, you're Batarians. I'm sure you understand. I'm not poking out. Look at that poor guy. His arms just waving.
Going silent. Allied force
Kasumi is a great character in combat. Okay.
Impact event. Critical system damage.
Yeah, I did too, except I think it might have been. I think I was playing through one time. I was just being lazy, and I tried to hack something, and I just kept getting shot. Oh, thank you. Wait a minute. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. Why didn't my alert go off? Is my alert broken?
Grabbing cover.
Well, my alert might be broken. You know, I used to be paranoid, and I would test those alerts every time, and they just worked every time, so I stopped testing them. Well then. If it did go off visually, I didn't hear it. Luckily, I have the Streamlabs event thing up, so I can at least read it. Oh. Did I mess with the volume there? Huh. I'll have to fix that.
We're getting close.
Kill them.
That's a shame then. I missed Udina getting punched in the face. That's one of the best parts of someone following.
Firing a high impact shot.
Engaging hostile.
That reminds me. I need to think of ideas for other alerts. I play, I stream Mass Effect 2 during the weekdays that I stream, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. But on Saturdays, I alternate between Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke, which I did last week. And also, I have a list of games I used to play growing up, and I'll pick a random number that it's linked to it, and I'll just play it for a bit. Might beat it, might only play it for half an hour, it's whatever. So you know how it is. If you've played any older games, some of those older games aren't worth playing for more like a half an hour.
Going dark.
Engaging hostiles.
I grew up with a lot of Game Boy games, and a lot of Game Boy games are very simple and repetitive. But some are actually pretty good. Like Super Mario Land is one I would try to beat. Then you have some that are just repetitive for every level. There's no point in playing them through. Even as a kid, you understand that. Well, I can tell you, it's not like it's going to be a surprise, really, because a lot of people probably haven't played these Game Boy games. They're old and not that good. But I can tell you, like, last week, or 2 weeks ago, it was my first stream in it. I handpicked some games to do. Oh, how old am I? Oh, boy. I'm early 30s. So I grew up with Sega Genesis, some Sega Master System, and some original Game Boy games.
Going silent.
I got a Game Boy when I was 4. And that first screen, I played the first game I ever played, which was Rambo for the Sega Master System. And then I played the first game I ever beat, which was a Ninja Turtles game on the Game Boy. Alright, armor time. Garrus.
Going dark.
Now, the only way I'm going to live through this is if I use Robot Man all the time. Except I put it in front of him.
Retargeting.
Hooray! This is probably going to knock me out of cover, but... No, it didn't. Yay. But I also played, what else did I play? I played, one of the best games ever. I played Toy Story on the Sega Genesis.
Down you go.
Because I loved the movie Toy Story growing up. It was one of my favorite games on the Sega Genesis. Because it was Toy Story. I will go back to that eventually. I have gotten, much worse at games over the last 2 decades. So playing some of those old games, I can't get very far the first time because I haven't played them in so long. I might even do like a revisit thing where I play some of them and then maybe put in like a code for like unlimited lives or something, just so I can show people the rest of the game. Door. Okay. There are some longer games on that list too. Like my first RPG was Pokemon. Pokemon Blue. And then I got Red.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
Yeah, it amazes me. When I was playing that Toy Story game, I was just dying for stupid reasons. And I could beat that thing. I could beat that game easily when I was younger. And now I can't. I would say I transitioned to like casual gamer probably a good 10 years ago. I used to play multiplayer games. Ooh, I found a Forged ID. I used to play multiplayer games like Halo 2. Halo 2 was like my peak of like competitive gaming. I was decent. Wouldn't say I was great. But over the years, my reaction time has gone down because I've gotten older. I can't play games anymore. I've tried. I can't play shooters.
So, Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You okay, buddy?
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off.
Well, looks safe enough.
Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
That's why I've kind of gravitated to more RPGs. In like the last 6 or 7 years, the only games I've really played are RPGs, and the most actiony of them was Mass Effect. Like I've been playing Dragon Age through in my free time a little bit, just because I felt that itch to play it. Sometimes I will play games like XCOM, but I am not good at them. I play them for fun. Oh, I've tried. I used to play Overwatch a lot, but I noticed I kept getting steadily worse. Even though I played Overwatch a lot. I had a group of friends I played with every day. But I noticed over the years it's been out, I've gotten steadily worse. And people have noticed too. Like, I'm the first one to admit it. Like, I've gotten worse. It's like my friends have gotten better and I've gotten worse. So, I can't really play with them in competitive because they're ranked so much higher than me now. I can't play with them. It won't let me.
What are you going to do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight, but I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
Let's not go too far, buddy. This is not my Renegade Shepard.
You don't need him hurt to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex, heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
What are you going to do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
Did that switch positions?
He's a real criminal
oh, no,
now,
it didn't. Okay.
Working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight. But I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage.
Wait.
Just enough to loosen his tongue.
Let's see, this is what I'm talking about. My short-term memory has gotten so bad, I don't even know if I just repeated myself there. I know it's kind of joking when I say my memory is bad, but it really is. I don't even know if I heard that twice. I heard that last line twice. Sounds good. I cannot wait. By the way, I'm planning to play through this series again at some point as a Renegade Shepard. It's going to be fun. This game is fun as Renegade.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Being the good guy's boring. Let's face it. It's good for your soul, but it's boring. Kind of like I will be playing through Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 at some point. I will do, good guy run first probably. But Sith run is definitely in the future. And why did I do that? I've been thinking about what games to play in what order. I have a personal backlog of games, but I also have a Stream backlog. Well, I guess it's both.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Oh, no, switch that. I don't want Kasumi in the front.
Now you see me.
Oh, okay. All right. Here's the thing. Renegade and Mass Effect 1 is okay, but it seemed a little too black and white. Like the choice to kill the Arachnite Queen. And my hold on, my bitrate just went stupid. Give me 1 second. Come on back. Come on back. And I think it's good now. Okay, sorry about that. My bitrate spiked for like a good 5 seconds. All right, I'm back now. It's Friday. It's Friday afternoon. I'm not surprised it'll do that a little bit. Anyway, the killing the Arachnite Queen is considered Renegade, but I mean, think about it. Just because you can make killing the Council, for instance, killing the Council shouldn't be Renegade. At least not the one. That's why there's two options to pick when you kill the Council. It's screw them, let them die. That's Renegade. Then there's for the greater good, we have to sacrifice them. That should not be Renegade. That should be neutral. In fact, in some ways, it is Paragon. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. I'm kind of going Spock on this, but sometimes you got to make the hard choices. And now, I will say this game is modded, by the way. It has a texture mod on that makes it look better. But even without the texture mod, this game still looks pretty good for being 10 years old.
Collision proximity warning.
I got to admit, I really do love the ragdoll physics in this game with the bodies. It's just funny looking. Is it right for a Paragon Shepard to laugh at my dead teammate? Probably not.
Harkin's going to regret this.
And by the way, I'm surprised my controller is still alive. I'm using an Xbox Elite controller that's synced up to my computer with an adapter. If anyone has ever used the Elite controller, the original Elite controller, the old style one, not the new one, they're not that good. They fall apart. The rubber has fallen off, or more so, it kind of fell apart. The right trigger can stick sometimes. The left analog stick sometimes drifts forward. I say you get what you pay for, but this thing was expensive. I'm tempted. I'm going to give the new one a try. I have a protection plan on it, so I can literally just swap it out for the new one. Pay. I think it's like $30 more now. But, if it works, great. This is the last try. I am not trying. This is my third Elite controller. I'm going for the new version. I'll be honest, if they hadn't come out with a new version, I would have gotten something different this time. I would have taken like a refund and gotten a normal controller and then something else. The only reason I still like to use it is Overwatch. I like to put one of the paddles on the back for jump. That way when I play Lucio, I can wall grind without having to take my thumb off the analog stick. I know you can remap to a bumper button, but still. It just made it easier.
Two heavy mechs incoming. Do you really think you can take me down?
But since I really don't play Overwatch too much anymore, and I'm terrible anyway. I know I think there's another third-party controller that has bumpers or has the paddles on the back, but it's probably also expensive. So. But back to Mass Effect. I get easily sidetracked. I think it's like a side effect of my bad memory.
My shields are down.
But yeah, Mass Effect 1 is a little should be a little more gray area. Mass Effect 2, the Renegade interrupts aren't really psychopathic. They're just like, you know, badass. That's the point. And then 3, you're just a crazy person. 3 is just genocide. Like, Renegade option in Mass Effect 1 is like, let a few people die. Renegade option in 3 is let a whole race die. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Well, should have seen that coming. I got flanked by giant slow robots. That is how good in combat I am now in video games.
I'm not running from you, Shepard.
Alright, Harkin.
Harkin's going to regret this.
Luckily, the autosave in this game is really good. Otherwise, I'd be screwed. I don't know how many hours of my life I have lost playing old-school RPGs and just forgot to save. I literally once lost like 5 hours of gameplay in something because I didn't save the entire time. Not for 5 hours. I don't even... It was a Final Fantasy, I think. That was very disheartening. I actually stopped playing for a while because of that. Thing is, though, the Renegade in 3 is perfect for what I'm doing. I'm not just doing a Renegade run through the series, I'm doing a Psycho run of the series. I'm gonna kill as many people as I can. I'm gonna just, like... I'm literally gonna be the villain who happens to also save the day. And 3 is perfect for that. Yeah, even in my normal, I quote unquote normal Renegade playthrough of the series I've done before, 3 is ridiculous. I only did like a couple Renegade things in 3. I have done 3 Renegade triggers in 2 on stream. And I would not consider them really Renegade. They were just kind of, you know, a little aggressive. Garrus. Welp. I have nowhere to go. I have nowhere to go. Hello, please don't kill me. Yep, I'm dead. Oh, I used to play 3 multiplayer a lot. You wouldn't know it, judging my N7 ranking. See, the thing is, in order to get N7 ranking in 3, you had to prestige the class and start back at level 1 and level up to level 20 again. I didn't like to do that. I kept all my characters level 20, so when a new character came out, it was already level 20. So my N7 ranking was pretty low for how much I played. Can I stay up here, please? Can you guys go down there and trigger this?
Got it.
Heading to cover.
It didn't sound like Kasumi, really. Weird. The strange thing is, I didn't play Andromeda multiplayer that much. Why are you guys back up here? Get back down there.
I'm on it.
Okay, I really need to use my drone to my advantage.
Shields down.
You'd think I would have liked Andromeda multiplayer more because I played 3 multiplayer on PC with a streamer friend for the first time in years. I play on console, so I had to use a new account. So I had nothing unlocked. But you'd think it was a little clunky. And I like the best thing about Andromeda by far is the combat, because it just feels nice and fluid feeling. But for whatever reason, I didn't like the multiplayer that much. It's Andromeda's a little depressing to play as a Mass Effect fan, but if you are a fan of the series, I feel like it's worth playing once. I have a friend who loves this series almost as much as I do. He has not played Andromeda yet. I think he's kind of afraid to. I get it. You don't want to tarnish that memory of it, but
Hostiles detected.
oh, okay. This is it's an interesting hard fight here. I'm kind of losing ground slowly. See, I go quiet sometimes when I'm really hurt because I think if I'm quiet, they can't find me. That's gotta be something from your childhood, right? Or like in an arcade when you're playing a light gun shooter and you'll try to dodge the bullets It's just stuff like that that I remember doing. Like playing Time Crisis 2 in the arcade. In that, though, you can literally dodge bullets. You have that little pedal that makes you get behind cover. Or like if you play a racing game, or even with a controller, and you kind of like turn to the left and right like as you're driving. Oh, well, I might have just screwed myself. Nope, nope. I think I'm okay. Maybe. If I could just kill this one. Okay. Woo! I'm still way closer than I want to be. Alright, I'm just playing keep away with him right now. Did that not hit him? You know, I'm just gonna do this because I need other targets. I need distractions. Get up, guys. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Hooray. Thank you, future of Mass Effect. I went from not needing bullets to needing bullets. What an improvement. Got him.
Get down.
Oh, okay. I do plan on streaming Andromeda after 3. I thought about not doing it, or at least maybe putting something in between it. I still might do that. I might put something in between 3 and Andromeda just as a change of pace, because Andromeda does have a different feel to it. Honest, it's like going like I don't want to do anything in between 2 and 3, right? 2 and 3 feel like continuations of the same thing, right? They play about the same, you know, and I don't want to put anything in the middle of it. But 3 and Andromeda, they feel so different. It might be better to put something in the middle of it. It won't feel as jarring. To be honest, I'm still not a fan of that helmet. I'm trying to change up my armor for every stream, and this is the one I got for this one. I decided to go with a War Machine kind of color.
You were close, but not close enough.
Oh, Garrus is Garrus isn't feeling too friendly right now.
Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
Oh, you headed to bed? Well, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. Hopefully, I'll catch you in here, later in a Mass Effect 2 stream or something else.
We're not here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonis. Turian came from...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
I have to give Harkin some credit. He's got some courage here. He knows Garrus from the old days, and does it look like Garrus is playing around here?
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me!
Easy, buddy.
Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrett?
No, but Sidonis opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
I'm going. Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So, what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from CSEC now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we can do this again real soon.
It's a movie picked up from my buddy Rex.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonis better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
Yep, Garrus has changed a bit. And what is happening? That was so weird.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
Now, I've said in the past, I usually play the good guy Shepard, which is why I usually save Ashley. Ashley's the bad cop human, I'm the good cop human. Saving Kate himself felt redundant. Good cop, good cop. But I love this dynamic of Garrus just kind of becoming a little unhinged and me kind of like holding him back in check.
I'm getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
It's just not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonis to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonis could get away with this? Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
I mean, says words can't solve this problem. Dude, words can solve any problem. I am, again, like the Jean-Luc Picard of Shepards here. In any game that has charisma or dialogue ability. Alright, my bitrate just went to hell again. I think I'm back. Okay. My bitrate keeps spiking. I am going to do a quick restart of the stream. So it should be back in like 10 seconds. I'm going to minimize the game. That tends to help it sometimes. It's Friday. I don't know why. It's already done it 3 times. It only usually does it like once a stream. So I'm just going to stop it real quick and start it again. See if it works. No idea if I'm live right now or not. Could be talking to myself. Nope, I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay, yeah. And the delay is a little better. Okay, let's see if that's better. Let me just refresh the chat so I can see what's going on. Alright, hopefully it doesn't keep happening. It normally doesn't. I'm hoping it doesn't. Alright, refresh that. Okay, I should be good to go. And the delay is... I mean, it's a little more than usual. I don't know if it's Twitch or my internet. Normally my internet's pretty stable. It might just be Twitch. Maybe it's just a busy stream day this Friday. Okay.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
Weird, the graphics are kind of freaking out in this scene a little bit. Wait a minute. That's not the sniper rifle I gave you.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
What are the graphics doing? Why is there like a ghost kind of effect on him?
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Hey, Sidonis. Now, this part could be really quick, or could take a while. Depends on if you're doing Paragon or Renegade.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Yeah, this can be pretty brutal, but no, I'm not going to let him kill him. He'll regret it later eventually.
Listen, Sedonis, I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you? Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
You've got to let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
He hasn't paid enough. He still has his life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's not alive. There's nothing left to kill.
My men, they deserved better.
Tell Garrus... I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just... go. Tell him to go.
He's giving you a second chance, Sedonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
I don't think this ever comes back. It'd be cool if you let him live. You heard something like maybe even like in 3, like a Turian by the name of Sedonis did something like against the Reapers or whatever, like sacrificed himself to take out a bunch of Reapers, save people.
I know you want to talk about this, but I don't.
As far as I know,
not yet.
That doesn't happen. Could be wrong. I don't remember it.
I know it didn't go the way you planned, but I think it's for the best.
I'm not so sure.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me. For my men. They deserve to be avenged. But when Sedonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
Now, again, I have this game modded. Maybe that's what's affecting the graphics here. Kind of like how it had that green screen effect where like me and Garrus were still standing there beside each other and then it kind of cut in, like the background was replaced by the previous frame. Maybe there's just something about this particular area that's making it mess up.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much easier to see the world in black and white. Gray. I don't know what to do with gray.
No, trust your heart, Garrus.
You've got to go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Shepard. For everything. Let's get going. I need some distance from this place.
I'm with you.
Yay. Now Garrus and Shepard are even better friends. Garrus's traitor has been found and dealt with, leaving Garrus clear-headed for mission. The mission? Whatever. Objectives in CSEC will ensure no criminal charges are filed against him or Shepard, may be able to co-opt Harkin's criminal network, sending agents to investigate. That would be pretty useful. And I got armor-piercing ammo. I love this ability. In fact, I might give that as my bonus. Hey, Ninja. You're just in time for Thane's loyalty mission, probably. And we're back. And we're leaving.
According to CSEC reports, Harkin was taken into custody, and charges are pending.
That's the least that bastard deserves.
Also, according to CSEC, a drill recently passed through customs.
Yep.
The CSEC office may have more information.
Way ahead of you on that one. Now, I'm going back to Normandy because, again, I know that Jacob and Grunt and I think Morden are done talking. Miranda might be too. But I don't want to miss out on anything.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Why, thank you, Kelly. A pleasure to meet you. From Admiral... Oh, no. It's the crazy person. I've been digging through the Alarai. Just wanted you to know that I did find a few things from the experiments Rail Zora was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the Quarian people reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Rail Zora's death will not have been in vain. I will complete what he started. Crazy person. Okay. I know that Jacob is done. I'm pretty sure Morden is done as well. I think with Morden, because he has those fun little things that he says, like when you're like, hey, you got time to talk? He's like, no time, doing this. They just have him repeat them, no?
Shepard, not at moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have two. Scratch that. Anything else?
Yeah.
We'll be here if you
I think he's done. It's just we get those funny little one-liners of his. I can do advanced training to give me a bonus power. I think I will. And I'm going to do armor-piercing ammo. That'll make my gun game better. I already have cool abilities for everything. And I know I have Incinerate for armor, but this also does damage to health as well, which again, Incinerate does too, but still. This will just make my gun game much better. From a roleplay perspective, I never give my non-biotic Shepard biotic abilities. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I know that sounds stupid, but like Slam is a fun ability, but fortification, energy drain, or I could do this. I could give myself energy drain and just use that instead of overload. This does less damage, I think, but it gives me shields back and keeps me alive. Ooh. And I can always use ammo from my teammates, I guess. Like Garrus can give me this. Jacob can give me Incinerate. Grunt can give me Incinerate. I think Zaid gives the Disruptor. So this could keep me alive. So maybe I should go with this. But it only works on barriers and shields, though. If you use this on armor or health, you don't get anything back. Do I want survivability or do I want just extra damage? You know what? I'll go with this. And then I'm going to retrain. 39 points. Yeah. First I'm doing this. Now I have plenty of Paragon points. So I could go Demolisher. You know what? I think that, you know what? That's right. We're respecing from a mechanic to a Demolisher. Yeah. Now with Energy Drain, I do not need to put points in Overload. Except I think Overload does more damage. This does 120 points on number 1. This does 100. Never mind. It is just a better version. Well, this has that, and this has increased energy drain damage radius. Okay. So yeah, I'm not putting points in Overload anymore. I'm putting it in this. Now, do I want area drain or heavy? Heavy does more damage. This is a bigger radius. Once again, with this ability, I tend to go radius more than damage. Plus, that's more shields I might be able to get for myself. So, going area. All right, next. Incinerate is my friend. I unfortunately have to put I have to put 2 points to unlock it. That's such a waste. Oh well. On this, I go heavy. And then the rest is going into combat drone. Alright. Looks good. And there goes my right trigger messing up again. Come on. Okay. Nothing. Nothing I need. And nothing. Oh, sniper rifle damage. Yep. AM. Ooh, good timing. We're about to do Thane's loyalty mission. AP sniper, I will take that. And don't care about those. Alright then. The one thing I have to do before I start it, though, is make sure that everyone is done talking. How is your, I would say Friday, but it's Saturday at this point for you, isn't it? You are in the future. God. Little bit of a time difference. Now, she has her loyalty mission, so she won't have anything new to say. Let me look at the list here. Now, I need to talk to Garrus, I need to talk to Miranda, and that's it. Okay. Garrus and Miranda. I think Miranda's done talking, but
Commander, there's a lot to do,
Yep.
Shep. Of course, Commander.
I don't think she has something she says when she's done. I know, like Jacob does. I got through this whole game and never heard Jacob once say his line, "Gravity's one mean mother." I never got to hear it. Oh yeah, Garrus. What am I doing? I'm gonna be like a little extra forgetful in this playthrough. I don't know. I'm having one of those days where it's like I'm forgetting everything. Garrus.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Sarah to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The reach and flexibility discussion. Is that in this one?
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
How did it go?
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Thanks for the oversharing, Garrus. Shepard's just grin on his face.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
All right, get back to calibrating. Oh, and I get to talk to Tally. I did a mission. Maybe I can finally go on with the relationship. You know, the best relationship. Well, I'm surprised he also doesn't make a calibration joke. Who knows? I have never romanced Garrus as a female Shep. Maybe there is a calibration joke in there somewhere. Now let's see. Who's over here? This is Zaid. I think I just need to talk to Tally. Hey, Tally.
Shepard, what can
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
Why do you get... That's what a weird question. Like, Tally, why are you sick all the time? What's wrong with you? That sounds like a manager at a retail store. Know what that sounds like? Ugh.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry. It won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
I completely forgot about this, because it's been a while since I romanced Tally and talked to her about this kind of stuff. So their immune systems were already bad, which just makes the situation worse. So if this happened to humans, and we had to wear suits, depending, we might be in this position, but it wouldn't be as bad. Huh.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld and our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Oh.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Well, then.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know... You never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
Just an awkward nod and we're done.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Anything else?
Have you got time to talk?
I've got some work to do, but I haven't forgotten what we talked about. Later.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Yay. And also the face that I gave Shepard, the smile is a little awkward looking. I think it always is awkward looking. Oh, remember that saw? Remember the smile at the end of Mass Effect 1 when you're walking out of the wreckage of Sovereign? It looks bad on the default Shepard. Alright, I think I'm good. Alright, here we go. It's time for Thane's loyalty mission. We're going to become better friends with Thane. And we're already at the Citadel, so why not? We can help both of them. Get out of here, mouse pointer. Alright. Now, who do I want to bring? I have to bring Thane, obviously. But who do I bring with me? Now, he's already on a team with Morden, Team Redemption. And Garrus is kind of like an honorary member of that team. Because he's kind of redeemed himself from his past mistake on Omega. So he kind of belongs in there. He's also Team Dextro with Tali. But Thane needs another teammate. We need to make a new team for him. Like him and Garrus are Team Sniper. Now I know I said that like if someone's on 2 teams, it's probably enough, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I want to use more characters. Like I haven't used Zaid in forever. Like I need to use him more. I will be using a lot of different variations on side missions probably. Loyalty missions, even though I've already said this, on loyalty missions, the third character really doesn't do anything, do they? I brought Garrus to help Tali. We're old friends, and he said nothing the entire time. I brought Jacob to Miranda's. He said nothing the entire time. So story-wise, it doesn't matter. But I still kind of like to match them up a little bit. So if I bring Thane, you know, I could use this outfit and not make M not happy. No, I'm not doing that. I have not used. Actually, out of all the characters I haven't used Zaid in a while. Oh, I'm calling them Team Dextro. They're the 2 Dextro whatever. I forget the term. You know, the Turians and Quarians are the ones that are that different DNA type. I was gonna go with Team Tech, but my new Team Tech is Garrus and Kasumi. I have not used Zaid in a while. I will use Zaid on the next one. You know what? I'll bring Zaid on Jax. I think that's pretty fitting. So yeah, I'll bring Zaid and Jack on that. We'll make a team name for that. Jack is on Team Squishy with Morden and Team Scary with Grunt. But again, people can be on more than 2. That's fine. I just wanted to make it, you know, pretty even. Again, the teams are like, again, it's just kind of like not really a throwaway thing I did, but just an idea. Just a fun little, like, you know, thing to add. It's just I'm bad at naming things. So how about Thane and... Let's see, if I'm using Jack and Zaid for Jax, I won't use them. I don't know. Any thoughts? He's already on a team with Morden and Garrus. I could just bring Morden, and we could do Team Redemption. I haven't used Morden in a bit. Yeah, we can't think of anything. I might just do that. I haven't used Morden in a bit. And of course it's Morden. He's fun. And as messed up as Morden can seem sometimes, he obviously does value friendship, but also value family quite a bit. Because he talked about his family. He's doing this for his nephew. So I think he feel like he'd be honored to come help Thane with his family issues. And I really don't see anyone else being that kind of person. I mean, it's fun. This is okay. There is something in I am not great at XCOM games. I like playing XCOM games because I like the idea of the camaraderie between the teammates. And one of the best things they added in the expansion pack, the War of the Chosen in XCOM 2, is your teammates will form bonds. And if you bond them permanently, they become like best friends and squad mates, and they get bonuses in combat when they go on the same missions. I love that kind of thing. I like games where you can characters can get relationships with other characters in like stat form or even dialogue. This game doesn't have that between the 2 teammates, but I'm kind of doing that myself. But yeah, I'll bring Morden. Team Redemption. We're here to save Thane's son. Yeah, like when I first play XCOM on stream, I don't think I'm going to activate the War of the Chosen expansion because it changes a lot of stuff. I think my first attempt through, I'm going to do normal. And then the next time I'll do War of the Chosen. I say next time because I'm going to be doing a hard playthrough on Iron Man, which has an autosave feature, which means if someone dies, they're dead. No saves coming in my playthrough, which means it might just fail entirely. So it'll be a fun attempt. Plus, I haven't played XCOM in like 2 years, so I'm going to be terrible. Ooh, Incinerate. I can do Ooh, Neural Shock's fun too. But I can max out Incinerate. So, yeah. I did heavy on mine, so I'm going to do Blast on him. Shredder, in my opinion, Shredder ammo is one of the worst special abilities in this game. I just don't like it. So we'll go with Throw. Throw Field. Again, I love the crowd control of this. Alright, Thane, what you got? I'm going to give you the Incisor and the Tempest. Morden, I'm fine with this. Alright, Thane, let's do it.
According to CSEC reports, Harkin was taken into custody and charges are pending. Also, according to CSEC, a drill recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Skyrim's a weird game for me. I'll play it sometimes and then just stop for years. Like, I played it for like 10 hours not too long ago and then I just stopped. But I know what you're talking about. I've played like in Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds, I had to get an achievement for playing it on the hardest difficulty, and Supernova is what it's called. Cool name for a harder difficulty. Cool thing about Supernova in that game is you have to eat and drink and sleep. So that's kind of cool. And you can't save the game unless you sleep on your ship or save in your ship. Man, I kind of miss that game now. When the DLC comes in, I'm definitely playing it.
Yes?
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
But speaking of this, my plan, I will be playing Andromeda at some point, but I will most likely be doing 3 after this. But then in between 3 and Andromeda, I might do my XCOM run. Because I don't want to do anything between 2 and 3 because 2 and 3 are so alike in gameplay and just mechanics and everything. I don't want to put anything in between them. But honestly, something in between 3 and Andromeda might make it better. Because Andromeda it has such a different feeling than 2 and 3 does. It might be less jarring if I put something in between them. Which means I might do my XCOM playthrough then. I mean, after Andromeda, I'm not quite sure yet. I have a list of stuff. I just need to figure out what order I'm going in. I don't want to do for instance, I wouldn't want to do like Mass Effect, Dragon Age, and Knights of the Republic 1 and 2 all back to back to back because they're all kind of a similar game. Especially Dragon Age and KOTOR.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
Yeah, I think it was a benefit that Andromeda didn't come out until years later. Because I did play through the Mass Effect series in preparation for Andromeda, but I didn't do it right before it came out. So, also, that line they gave my VI is awful. I feel like my Shepard is better with his words than that. That's kind of... I have to talk to Mouse about that.
What was it you called Mouse?
Duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them.
lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the Keepers run. The mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
Can we talk about this for a second? What? This is supposed to be a future, right? This is like, this place is run by Asari and Turians and Solarians. These are like, they like to think that they're better than us. Like they're more advanced, they're more everything. Yet, in this world, even on the Citadel, the heart of galactic civilization, the most advanced place in all the galaxy, we have kids in ducts because they're poor and needed. Like, this is kind of messed up. Another reason why I like this game better than the first one in this sense, the world in 2 and 3 is darker and grittier than 1, kind of like Star Trek. The first two seasons of Next Generation were a little too clean. I like the later seasons. I like Deep Space Nine. I like when everything isn't just perfect. Come on, even in the future, things aren't going to be perfect. There'll still be problems.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
That was a nice. There's a nice moment right there, and a nice moment later. Like, Bailey is also a father, so is Thane. Shepard's not a father, but he is the leader of his team, so he cares about his teammates. So it's like a nice moment of, like, a, common interest. He wants to help Thane with his son because Bailey also has one. Again, I love these loyalty missions because there's plenty of action and interesting game mechanics, but there's also a lot of good writing and character development. Now, I forget where he told me I go. Once again, I have forgotten. Yeah. Bailey seems like one of those people that he's cool, but you can tell he has that past. He talks about it more in 3. Where, like, he hasn't seen his kids in a while. He doesn't even know if they're alive anymore after the Reapers. That's why I love these games. The characters you can relate to. Like, they're not perfect. They're far from perfect. But they just have little things like that. Like, an NPC introduced in this game has a better personality than some main characters in other games I've played. And the fact that in 3, you talk to him and his like, oh, what's Bailey's story? Like, oh, he became the leader guy in place of the Turian guy. But he has a family back on Earth. He doesn't know if they're alive or not. And they're estranged. Like, it's all this cool stuff. Everyone has like their own little personality. Which is a shame that Andromeda really didn't have that. And I don't remember where I'm going. I'm so bad at this. Hey, Thane, where am I going? You have a perfect memory? Please tell me. Both of you do. I brought the 2 people. This is like team. If this wasn't Team Redemption, it'd be Team Memory. Like, team help me, please. I can't remember anything. Where did I park my car? Where was the Normandy parked? Do you know how many times I go somewhere and forget where I parked my damn car? I'm that person. I'm the person who walks through the parking lot like, Upstairs, huh? No, it'd be this way then. Remember going to King's Dominion. We'd drive a while to get to King's Dominion when I was a kid, and the parking lot was like, when you go to any amusement park, the parking lots are huge. And because it was a Hanna-Barbera one, all the lots were like Yogi lot and God, I don't even remember them. I don't remember what they used, like Scooby-Doo lot. And as a kid, my memory was okay. So it was like, my parents were like, oh yeah, I remember. Like, how did you forget where you parked? But now as an adult, I can go to a place that has literally like 3 lanes of parking and I won't remember where I parked. I can be in a store for 20 minutes and come back out and be like, how did I get here? I don't remember driving here.
You know what's good? Alliance. Yeah.
Okay.
Get that? No problem. Well, okay.
Do I go in here? How do I not remember where to go? This is so bad. I can see it in my mind, I just can't think of it. Oh no. Did I already talk to you? See, once again, the memory. Oh, outside of the shop. Outside of the shop. That him? Yep, that's him. Okay. Like, I could picture this scene right here, I just couldn't remember where it was. That's how my brain works. I don't remember specifics, but I remember, like, flashes. Like, certain scenes.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
The sad thing is, I don't think he's kidding when he says that.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
Well, hopefully this doesn't sound too mean when I say it.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Well, and Legion. Legion and Grunt have pretty good voices too. So maybe they could be like a nice broad team. Like, well, again, Garrus and Thane are already Team Sniper though. So it's like, there's so many good names you could go with this. Like, they're Team Sniper, but if you want to go with like the best voices, it could be those two plus Grunt and then plus, it could be like a nice like big team. Although let's be honest, pretty much, can you think of any main character in this game that doesn't have a good voice actor? I can't really think of anyone who like stands out as being like just meh. Like the closest meh, even like someone like Jacob. I think Jacob's voice is fine. He's a boring character by design, but I think his voice acting is fine. Everyone's is.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talk to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
Oh, by the way, before I get locked out of this, we have a little discussion about this Shepard VI.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Oh god, look at these cool choices. You can be nice and be like, just give me one. It's funny. Or stop it. Or pay me. You're using my likeness without my permission. Pay me. I'll just take it.
Give me a copy, we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volus who are patching it all the time.
I'm not surprised that the Volus would be like the patch team for a game or a thing.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shanakiba. He's seriously bad news.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
See you, Mouse. Go change your pants.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Yeah, Thane is definitely not a character that you were expecting when you get him. I mentioned it before, but when you know he's an assassin, you're expecting one thing. You're expecting like another Zaid or Jack. You know, when you get Jack, you know what to expect. Although, in her own way, she's different too. Especially if you romance her. And she finally breaks down those walls and just, well, breaks down entirely. Once again, I was not... Okay, to be fair, this time I wasn't paying attention. I believe I just go back and talk to Bailey. I think. Oh, well, I went here. Never mind. Let's talk to Anderson.
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
Good. Well,
Cade Nolenko was on Horizon. He said he was looking into Cerberus.
I know. I approved the mission. We had to find out if they were behind the missing colonists. I couldn't tell anyone without compromising the investigation. I'm sorry.
I better go.
My door is always open.
I should go. But the fact that you get this person, this like spiritualist family, well, family now anyway, person, it's interesting. It's interesting. I mean, Zaid is pretty one-dimensional, but he is DLC, so I kind of cut him a break there. Hey, Bailey.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum? Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me in return. I ignore him.
Okay, I kind of like that. He buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball. It's kind of like the Reapers. Look, I'm not going to call him out on bribing. We know how the Citadel works. Well, it's a tough position.
Will you still help us?
I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
I need to make some preparations. When I come back, we'll do this.
Fine. Come back before I lose my nerve. I gotta...
Yes, I need to make preparations like this. I haven't saved it once.
Yes? You ready to interrogate?
Yes,
Kellum?
I am.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
And a nice typical thing to do in a game is you have like that courtroom session in tallies. Then you also have like an interrogation. A lot of BioWare games, this is one of the things they do.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Well, obviously Thane's the bad cop. Oh, I once made a huge mistake here. I didn't want Thane to be a jerk. So for some reason I was like, you know what, Thane, you be the good cop. The thing was, I was playing through as a pure Paragon Shepard. So when I played the bad cop, I couldn't do anything. I didn't have enough Renegade to do any Renegade choices. So I can imagine a situation where it's like, Thane, you be good guy, I'll be the big tough guy. It's like, okay. And then I get in there and I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm fumbling over my own words. I'm not very convincing at all. Although there's a way around this. If you say you're a Spectre, I think he immediately just caves. But yeah, Thane is scary. And that is, thing is, he is and he isn't. He's like menacing. If you know what Thane is, he is scary. He's like the silent. He's got that silent kind of creepy, scary. He isn't a Krogan. But I have to do that because if I make him be the good cop, I don't have enough Renegade to do the Renegade options. So he has to be the bad cop.
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll cooperate.
Very well. I'll pretend we're ready to kill him. We can't push too hard, though. We need the information more than we need a
See, that makes it sound like we're both being bad cop. But I know if you choose the good cop,
Get me out of these
it makes me be the bad
Bailey.
one. And it doesn't
Funny
work.
bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Or maybe I got that reversed. Maybe I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute. This might have been what I thought. Okay, never mind. This is what I thought happened. Yep, I made the same mistake twice. I thought when you say to make him the bad cop, it makes me the good cop. But when you say to have him be the bad cop, you're also the bad cop. And now I have no option, right? I don't have the Paragon options. That's what I meant. There's that screw up where I thought it meant I would be the good cop and he'd be the bad cop, but now we both are, so I can't do anything. So I think I'm going to reload. Unfortunately, I can't get to the menu right now, so I'm just going to blow through this real quick. Well, you know what? I don't want to show this yet. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Close, and then reopen. Yep, I did the same mistake twice. All right, come on, Mass Effect. You know you want to start, right? You want to start, huh? I love Origin, don't you? I have Mass Effect 2 for Steam, but I use it Origins because, God, installing the DLC is such a pain on Steam. You can't do it from in-game. You have to install it manually. Origin does it for me, so I'm lazy. Out of the way, mouse. Hooray. Now we're going to be good cop. We're going to be good cop, good cop. You know, like all those 80s and 90s action movies, you know, they always have good cop, good cop.
Yes? You ready to
Rest.
I'll make it happen.
Already seen this, so I'm just going to skip as much as I can.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're...
Not today. We should question him together.
You be the good
Pressure
cop.
on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
So I'm a great negotiator.
Get out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. What the hell are you two?
I love the teamwork in this. All right, welp. So is it just always that? I thought I made the same mistake. Maybe I didn't. No, I'm all confused now. Did I make? I am incredibly. You know, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
Your advocate hasn't arrived. We're trying to find him.
I'm not saying a damn word until he's here. You two are in way over your heads. Bailey won't let you touch me.
There we go. That's better.
Bailey doesn't know you're here, but he will after we're done.
This is off the record. No criminal charges will be brought against you.
What are you, frog boy? His little sidekick? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you. No, huh? Didn't think you had the balls.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
You don't have a reason to disbelieve either. We're running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Not doing it.
Wasting my time.
Just draw gun.
How about this? You tell us the target.
I said get out of my way, Bailey. You have no right to... What the hell is going on in here? Step away from my client. Is that... Do you have him tied to the chair?
Glad you could make it, Freddy.
Traffic was bad.
At least I didn't hit him.
You'll need a shovel the size of the Citadel to dig yourself out of this.
I don't think... God.
This is all above board. I'm a council specter.
Shit.
What? What's that mean, Freddy?
Spectres can do whatever they want, Elias. I can't help you.
Shit.
If it was you I wanted, I could kill you and go. I want the assassin. Tell me who the target is, and I'll leave.
Damn it. Joram Talid. He's a Turian, running for intendant of Zakira Ward.
Where can we find him?
His apartment's in the 800 blocks.
Let's go.
If I remember correctly, you can get him to give the information before his lawyer gets there. But you have to go renegade on it, I think. I think that is the Paragon way of doing it.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
Humans also save the Citadel, save the Council. You know, that kind of stuff.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Bailey's still helping us. I do like that Bailey gets a bigger role in 3. I mean, if they have to pick an NPC that's a human that's not Anderson to be put in charge of that kind of stuff, I think it's a good choice.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow the lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view.
Oh, thing is so cool.
Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Iron Batman is gone.
It's been wonderful talking with you.
Door is locked.
I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with
Luckily,
you.
this isn't a stealth part. Oh man, I can't imagine trying to do stealth in a Mass Effect game. I would fail every time. I'm not a stealth person. This is the closest thing we're getting to, I think. Kind of like in Skyrim. The few missions where you actually like have to do for certain things, you have to like follow somebody. You can get so close
like
to
he's
them, it's
talking to
ridiculous.
another
They won't
voter.
care.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Listen to that political voice. He's moving. Krogan bodyguard. Not a bad idea. So he's running for, well, a government position, and he's anti-human.
I've got him.
Makes sense why a human with a lot of power would want him assassinated. Honestly, a renegade Shepard might not care. It'd be cool if there was an option where you can stop the, like, if you care about your teammates, you could stop the assassinations, save his kid, and then just kill this guy yourself and be like, oh, well, I guess someone else killed him. I mean, you're a Spectre, you can do whatever you want.
Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement.
Oh, he's shaking down a human, huh?
I see him.
Is there any other mission in the Mass Effect games that is like this? Where it's all about just, like, following someone and... I don't know. I don't think there is.
I'm following.
I don't know why he's running all of a sudden. I don't know if this is a glitch or not. Why is he running? It's like maybe they're trying to catch him up to where he's supposed to be.
No problem so far.
Are we... No, we're in a different spot, I think. I was trying to see if this is actually, like, above a part in the Citadel you can get to. I don't think it is.
What's he doing?
No, it doesn't look like it.
I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes. No
Oh,
sign of trouble.
that reminds me. That kind of scene with a bar and that coloring, like the blue, it reminds me of the original video I saw in Mass Effect 1.
Hey, who are you?
Nope.
What are you doing back here?
I'm not gonna... I don't even know what that trigger does. I don't remember what... I don't know if you punch him... I don't know if you just punch him and knock him out, or do you just shoot him? I don't want to shoot him. There's a bomb!
I'm with the Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, just don't let my boss see you.
Not my most graceful lie ever, but it worked. God, I wonder how nervous he is. It's weird. He doesn't want to be his father, yet he took this because his father is also an assassin. It's kind of like a weird mix of emotions.
Call C-Sec. Ow!
Thane!
I saw.
He's heading to the lead's apartment.
I remember that reveal. And now we got to talk him down.
Cole yet?
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need to. What the hell?
Delete. Get the hell out of here.
Thanks, Paragon Shepard.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch.
I still say some of the Paragon choices in this game, they're a little weird for being Paragon. I get it. If the situation had gone on longer, he could have just pulled the trigger by accident. He would have been a murderer, gone to jail. Still, though, did I have to punch him in the face?
Your father doesn't have much time left, Colliet. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother... They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were... older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Colliet, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Colliet and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
Yeah, I was kind of hesitant to do that choice, even though it was the top, quote-unquote Paragon one. But it could have been enough to shock him into listening. If you hate your parent, but you're like, hey, I don't want to listen to your dad here, he's dying. That might, shock him into listening a bit.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Aw, I'm making Bailey an honorary member of Team Redemption. And sad to say, if Koyat joined the team, I guess he'd be an honorary member of Team Daddy Issues. I feel like Thane might take offense to that, though. It's like, by the way, man, I'm putting your kid on Team Daddy Issues, Yeah, Team Dad. Actually, is there anyone who fits that besides... is there anyone on the team that has a kid? Besides Thane? Technically, Zaid does. You learn that in Andromeda. I think it's his kid. If it's not his kid, it's like his nephew or something. Thane has dealt with his son. He should be clear of any further distractions from the mission. Thane's personal matter revealed troubling issue with Citadel politics. May have to support Elias Kellum and similar criminals to counteract anti-human bias. Bailey at CSEC offers a possible recruiting opportunity. No, you leave Bailey alone. Oh yeah, Samara. Well, they don't have genders technically. I guess it'd be just team parent. So, ooh, that's a good one. Thane and Samara can be team parent. Team not always the greatest parent, considering Samara wants to kill her own daughter and Thane, had some mistakes. New outfit. All right, that's another mission down. Morden. I forgot Morden was here. Look, I like the fact that the loyalty missions focus on Shepard and the character of the mission.
They've been in there a while.
But I do wish the other third person said something.
I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
Yeah, we could just chalk that up to, it was like an archangel kind of thing, Like why bother? A bunch of bad people died, who cares?
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
Hopefully his talk went well. I did punch him in the face.
How'd it go?
Our problems, they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
Like, who cares about them? They're aliens.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah, Bailey. I like Bailey. Yeah, but I feel like Team Parent, I don't know. It kind of, I don't know. Kind of, it's like a more broad, like less specific word. I think this might work a little better. Plus, I need to look up if Zaid, if that kid, well, not he's an adult, but if that guy in Andromeda is Zaid's kid, then he could be on it too. But I don't remember if he is. He might just be a nephew. Plus, we already have a team name with, like, not with father in it, basically, like daddy issues, father issues. Team Parent, I think, would look, maybe it'd be a little more diverse, I guess. All right, back to the Normandy. Away. And now we're going to do Jack's loyalty mission. And we're going to use Jack and Zaid. And what is that team called? Well, she's a fun character. I wish she got used a little more. It also explains Liara's maybe jump to being a little more aggressive in 2. I know that might be a myth that Asari that have a Krogan as a father are a little more aggressive, but we'll see.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
It could happen to you. Elkos mailing routing. Adrel, oh no, what is this thing again? Oh boy, Adrel lay in the ocean, dying from Kepler syndrome, and had a dream. In his dream, the Enkindlers came to him and charted the course of his life. Adrel saw the wakes and eddies, and saw that sometimes the Enkindlers swim alongside him, limbs raking the water, while other times he was alone. Adrel saw that the time he was alone were the hardest times in his life. He asked the Enkindlers, why was this one abandoned? The Enkindlers answered, their light shining brightly, you were never abandoned. In those difficult times in your life, it was our bodies that bore you through the water. This sounds very familiar. Isn't there a religious story about this, like footprints on the beach or something? Vidrell awoke and found his Kepler syndrome cured. If you follow the light of the Enkindlers, it can happen to you. Where the Enkindlers go, we shall follow, and where their light is the sun, we shall be the stars around them. Oh god, it's like a chain letter. No, get away from me. Corbin! It's Corbin! I hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the Keepers if I found anything. And this is important. See those scans you took? It turns out the Keepers are bioengineered. And based on my comparisons to some of their materials from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. Little late, but okay. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests that the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older, with the Keepers as organic guardians. And what's more, based on the genetic readings, they're supposed to react to something. Some signal or something, about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years. Huh. Whoever did this, well, around the last time this signal went off would be around the same time the Protheans disappeared. And it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any of your old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you want to know. Nobody here on the Citadel will listen to me. Corbin, we already know that stuff, but thanks anyway. Thing is, it's possible you never did that mission. So the information that you get from it makes sense to be something you already know. But hey, that's proof, right? Why can't we get... No one will listen to him either? He literally has data. What if we bring this to the council and it's like, look, this might not prove the Reapers exist, but it proves the Protheans didn't build all this. It proves that Sovereign was made of the same thing that the Keepers are. But nope, can't do it. Okay. Who do I need to talk to? Who do we not know is finished talking? I'll talk to Mirandus. Mirandus. That's the ship of Garrus and Miranda. Miranda, Garrus, and Thane. I think Miranda's done, but we'll see. Garrus is probably done too. But I will check. Yeah, I heard about that. Who knows? That had to have been on purpose. But who knows if there's any meaning behind that. I mean, the Citadel from the outside doesn't look like a Reaper, so...
You have a minute.
There's a lot to do.
Yeah.
Of course, Commander.
I'm assuming that's just like an Easter egg. Kind of like when people take Easter eggs in games and movies and try to connect them to something. It's fun to do. I love reading about theories. Most of the time, it is just an Easter egg.
Shepard. Can it wait for
No. I think Garrus is done talking to me. Oh yeah, also Tally. To continue the relationship. Yeah, Tally, and that's it. Yep. I'm glad they opened up the romances in this, because in the first one it was either human of opposite gender or genderless, beautiful blue alien. Like typical like blue or green alien from like a Star Trek thing. I'm glad they opened this up to like, for male Shepard, you have very disturbed biotic woman. Then you have like genetically engineered human woman. And then you have Tally, who is an alien. And then for female, you have Jacob, Thane, and Garrus. Obviously, the female one's a little more diverse because you have a Turian and
I hear that Rupert is
Adrel.
actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine ass.
I feel a little uncomfortable hearing him say the term mighty fine ass.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Yes, I'd like that.
Hooray.
I've been thinking about the last time we talked. I'm sorry. I was unprofessional, and I wasn't thinking rationally. I was being stupid and selfish.
You've never been selfish. If anything, you spent too much time thinking of the fleet and not enough thinking of yourself.
That might be true for humans, but Quarians are different. We can't just... We have to think of other people, always. If we don't think about the needs of the whole crew, people could get hurt. Maybe even killed. You deserve to be happy with someone. I can't do that. No matter how much I could get sick, jeopardize the mission.
Oh boy.
And if you weren't jeopardizing anything?
If it were just me, you risked your own life to save the colonists on Pharos 2 years ago. Nobody else could have saved them. I watched your face as Chief Williams died on Vermeer. I watched you stand strong against everything the galaxy threw at you. I've watched you for so long, and I never imagined you'd ever see past this.
This seems like a really awkward question to ask, but just for the sake of the game, ask it.
Are you saying you could die if we were together?
It's always a risk. Maybe the reaction would be minor. Maybe it would put me down for a few weeks, or maybe it would kill me. But that's not what I'm concerned about, Shepard. I don't want you distracted. I don't want what I want to hurt this mission. It's too important.
I mean, the one thing... I mean, okay, it depends on how... I actually haven't done this romance in a while. I don't remember how this is worded. Let's find out.
Tally, if you're scared, I don't blame you. But I don't want anyone else. I want you. And I'll do whatever I have to make this work.
I wouldn't blame you if... But... Oh, thank you. You don't know what that... Thank you. Give me a little time. I'll do some research. Figure out how to make this work.
What can you do? Can I help?
There are a few ways to temporarily improve my immune system. Immunoboosters, antibiotic injections, that kind of thing. I'll spare you the details. But trust me, I've got plenty of motivation to figure something out.
That sounds a little pushy. And that... Wow, that sounds messed up to say.
Whenever you figured it out, I'll be here for you.
I'll let you know. I promise. Until then, I should, do something. Repairs for the mission.
This... there are parts of this romance that are you gotta be careful. Like, you don't want Shepard to be like, you know, you don't want to make it seem like he wants what he wants over her own health, that kind of thing.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
For you? Of course. I can't tell you how much what you said means to me. But I understand if you need to find someone else. Not that I'm complaining if you're still interested. Are you still interested?
See, even this, I like this because it's like, even if you are, it could be, that's the better, that's like the Paragon choice. Like, no, it's too dangerous for you. But then it's like, only if you're good with it.
I don't want to risk your health, but I'm willing to wait.
Thank you. I want you to see what's under this damn helmet. I need to feel your skin against mine, to share myself with you before we fly off into the final battle. I'll find a way.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's go help Jack. Once again, a mission. Look at Jack. A mission you would expect is just going to be, we're going to go down, we're going to blow this thing up. But it's going to get pretty personal, like all the other missions.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly. Oh, no. Fish. Must feed fish. I just did a mission. If I do another one, the fish might die. I am not letting the fish die again. Num-nums. And say hello to Hamster. Squeak. Go talk to Morden. Yeah, he might have. I think he's done talking, but he'll have one of his funny little things to say. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Doesn't he do that for female Shepard with Garrus as well? I don't know why I went this way. Still don't know my own ship layout. Hey, Morden.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Some other time. About to test new bioweapon. Not on us, of course. Didn't think I had to specify, but Joker got nervous. Anything else?
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Well then, maybe I have to do one more thing with Tally before it unlocks. Because I know he does that with, I'm pretty sure he does that with Garrus and Femshep. I thought maybe he mentioned something with Tally, but maybe not. And if he does, maybe it hasn't triggered yet. I mean, if there's anyone to ask on the ship, it'd be him. He wouldn't make it awkward, would he? All right. Help Jack. There she is. Maybe I just have to do more. Oh, and it's a new area. You know what that means? I get to stumble over my own words to read about the planets. Bannock. Sounds like a Batarian word. Bannock is a large superstructural hothouse with a crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere. A high average density of over 7 grams per cubic centimeter indicates that Bannock is a mineralogical treasure trove. If only there were some way to safely reach its seas of molten metal and loads of radioactives. The planet's mass is so great that trace amounts of helium and molecule hydrogen can be found in the atmosphere. I'm assuming that means it's a rich planet? It is, yay. I can scan this later. Probably don't need to, but... How about this one? Alkanost. It's a standard ice giant with a methane ammonia atmosphere. It has an unusually strong magnetic field, which is occasionally useful when ships need to discharge their drives. Simple enough. How about... Gamayun. Gamayun is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with six large ice moons. The outermost one, Gagula, is of note for a well-preserved wreckage of an alien spaceship, or starship, that was recovered by a Turian military surveyor. Little information has been released to the public on the vessel, aside from a scholarly paper regarding how the internal layout suggests a horizontally oriented race. Interesting. Huh. Bunch of flat people. Oh, I went the long way. I know how to space. Once again, getting that No Man's Sky vibe. Zernitra. Cold, distant planet. Has an extremely low density, and is thought to be mainly water ice around a small rocky core. It has little to recommend it. Fair enough. Pragia. The jungle planet Pragia is overrun by choking hypergrowth caused by industrially mutated plant species. This, combined with its relative isolation and lack of population, has made Paragia an occasional base of operations for drug smugglers, weapon smugglers, pirates, mercenaries, terrorists, and intelligence agencies seeking secrecy. Sustained habitation on Pragia, I keep saying I want to say Paragia for some reason, is extremely difficult, where mutant and even poisonous plant life can grow overgrown colonies in days instead of years. Well, fun place to go. Good place for a school, don't you think? Oh. Well, that sucks. Oh well. It's because I didn't do Tally's mission right away. I forgot that. I think I knew that at some point. I kept thinking I wanted to take Legion on Tally's mission, then I decided not to, because it would block off her romance for a while. But, yeah, by the time I remembered, it was too late, I guess. Oh, that's what you meant by that. Okay, I get it. So that takes the place of it. Okay. Well, I said I would take Zaid. I mean, Zaid, Grunt, and Jack can be Team Scary. So this works. He can just kind of be introduced into that team. This team, if anyone would be Team Renegade. Team Renegade also fits those three, by the way. And that kind of fits better. This could be Team Renegade, and Team Paragon could be like the two nicest people on the team, or two or three nicest people. I mean, out of this group, who are the nicest? I mean, Tally. She's nice. Kasumi's pretty nice. Hey, Silver. You're in time for Jack's loyalty mission. I have not used her in a while. I did Garrus's and Thane's loyalty missions already. Shockwave is super fun. I'm gonna we'll go with crowd control. Warp ammo is really good, so I'm gonna save some points for that. Oh, I forgot to level up Zaid. I can do it right here. No. You are not... I do not see Zaid with a Geth Pulse Rifle. I see him with something like this. And also this. Just brutal weapons. I'm fine with that. Alright.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
Of course. This is a Cerberus facility.
Yeah. They build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Oh, look at this place. I get to go to like a defunct Cerberus facility, look around, do some fighting. And I brought the two most disturbed humans on my team. What could go wrong? Alright, Zaid, first up. I need to level you up. I forgot to level you up. Disruptor ammo, definitely. And squad. I never like concussive shot. Inferno grenade is fun, but it's okay. So I'm gonna make him better at combat. Do we want Warlord Zaid or Commando Zaid? So you get a 12.5% increase in weapon damage, but only a 5% in health. I mean, that's I'll take the weapon damage. Yeah. And I'm saving up for that, right? Okay. Zaid, if you will give me some ammo, please. Thank you. This is Zaid's job now. First off, give me that ammo and everything. The preparation phase of the mission, where I stand out in the rain and just do this. There we go.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in my cell. I want to watch this place burn.
Hey, understandable. She was tortured here as a kid. She wanted to come back and blow the place up. I get it. Once again, I think there's a way you can do this mission, Paragon or Renegade, but I don't remember if you can mess up her loyalty. Kind of like how with Garrus's, you can do Paragon or Renegade, but you get his loyalty either way.
I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
According to the Elusive Man and Miranda, this place was operating outside their knowledge. I doubt that. Miranda might believe that, but there's no way the Elusive Man didn't know what was going on. He probably cleansed this place because they got caught, not because of what they were doing. And Miranda, remember her thing is about her kid sister? Of course she wouldn't like the idea. It's kind of like how Jacob is kept from knowing all the messed up stuff that Cerberus does, or at least he isn't asked to do it. Because if Miranda found out that a bunch of kids that could remind her of her sister were being experimented on, she'd probably have a problem with it. The Elusive Man is not stupid. He did not get where he is by making mistakes. Although then, look what happens in 3. I guess you could say it's not his fault.
The Elusive Man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The Elusive Man request...
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the Elusive Man.
True. He could have known about all of it except for like one thing.
I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
You know what this place reminds me of? The Lost World Jurassic Park. You know, like that it's an overgrown facility. That's why it does. It's like seeing like a place that's like this run down. Plant life everywhere.
We've been spotted.
Oh, hello. Let's beat it to death. Where are my teammates? Guys. I understand Jack being a little distracted, but Zaid, come on. Where is Jack? Come on. I think it's funny I keep bringing the wrong people with the wrong ammos. This place, I don't think, has any robot enemies, and I have disruption ammo.
Looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight. Filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
Oh boy.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Let's go.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Yep, working for Cerberus. Really good idea. Really good idea. They're so trustworthy and nice. So weird that they became the enemy in 3. Didn't expect that.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
So according to Jack, everyone hated her. They wanted to, they tried to kill her, basically make someone stronger. Then we find out that she was like the number one priority. The other kids didn't matter. They wanted her alive. So in a way, the other kids had it worse than she did.
Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Because the other kids were more expendable. Candy. Fork, top. Nope, crap. All right, let's try that again. Circle, top, door, candy, and fork. Shepard hacking 101. So, how is everyone's night going? We're having a good Friday night.
They've seen it.
Vorcha? I get to fight Vorcha? Yeah.
I'll destroy you.
Ow. Well then. Oh yeah. Didn't I? Yeah, I did that, didn't I? Yeah. So I have overload mapped. But I have energy drain now. I'm going to map energy drain to right. Nope. There we go. Except you can use overload on organics. See, it says target is organic. Well, you can still use it. It does like slight damage. I think. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't do anything. I don't know. I remember in 3, overload can be useful against organics because it can stun them sometimes and like not, and they can fall over. In this, I don't think it does anything. Like that. That did nothing.
They're up ahead.
Oh, that was kind of brutal looking. He just fell face first into the ground. No. Well, once again, the theme of people taking a nap on their own loyalty mission is continuing. I'm pretty sure in Garrus's he kept dying too. And Miranda especially. Yeah, I remember that one. No, I missed. Come on. Come on. Yep. Would you get out here and fight?
Sit down.
I can't get him. There. Coward. You coward, Vorcha.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
Looks like a lot of kids died in these experiments. I've done some bad stuff, but this...
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Ooh, time to steal money. Nope. If you ever see me hit the wrong thing right next to it, it's because the D-pad on this isn't the greatest, and sometimes I'll hit it, but it won't register it for some reason. Like I'm not hitting it hard enough. At least that has an excuse. Other stupid things I do is just me. Okay. Top, circle, fork, door, circle, door, fork, and top. Okay. See, I'm doing a loyalty mission about 1 an hour. I won't get them all done tonight, but I'm getting a good bit of them done.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit, it's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Being in a childhood place brings back memories. It can mess with you. Oh, hello. Biotic abilities are fun. I never play as a biotic myself, but let my teammates have the fun. You know, I used to play Soldier all the time, but after not playing Soldier, I like playing Infiltrator more now. My last playthrough that I did fully was an Infiltrator. It was fun. I like having the debuff ability, but also still having some good offensive ability. But that being said, my I will be playing as a Vanguard when I play my Kill Everyone playthrough, which is also another class I've never done before all the way through. So I'll be biotic charging people in 2 and 3. That's going to be different. I'm usually not aggressive in anything I play.
It's a two-way mirror? My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
What? Shepard's head... Did I just see that right? Shepard's head just like... He just like snapped his own neck. Shepard's got some neck issues. It wants me to go that way. I'm going this way.
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Entry 1054, Telton Facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Yay, Paragon points.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Who what? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Yeah, memories are weird. You can remember things, and you think you think they happened that way, and then you find out they didn't, and it's really weird feeling. 'Cause it's like you know it didn't, but there's like proof that it did. It's weird. I've had that with memories, even just like movies, like movies I saw as a kid. Like I remembered moments from it that ended up not being true or real. It was weird.
Now what's this?
Oh, more Krogan.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kurek. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see. Kill them on my orders.
Yeah, it's one thing to read about it. Like I took a psychology course, which I found pretty interesting, actually. And it's one thing to like know that kind of stuff exists, and it's another to experience it. It is very disorienting. And it just messes with your brain.
Firing
I always like that kind of stuff. Like, also dreams. I don't know, I always found dreams a little interesting. Like for example, last night, I had some weird dreams. Like, what does that mean? Probably nothing. Well, Jack. Oh, well, rip me. Can I? Okay, apparently. Okay, well, I was trying to flip over and it wouldn't let me. I'm dead. I think that's death. Well, that's death number 1 on this mission. I think I died on Garrus's like 5 times. Skippy, Skippy.
Fine. Kill them on my order. I want them dead.
Okay. I need to focus on the Krogan that are getting close to me. They are the biggest threat. Although they're not down here right now, so I'm just going to kill the Vorcha while I can.
Push and overrun. We outnumber and outgun all of them. Useless always. I'll kill them myself.
You know what? I haven't used a sniper rifle yet today. Oh, here they come. They're coming. Oh no. What was that? What just blinked across my vision? Oh, it was Zaid. Was that a Krogan just running past me? Oh, Jack is super dead. Maybe not. Maybe I can save her. Alright, well, he moved.
You'll fall to my biotics.
The sniper rifle's a little disorienting when you kind of move around in cover. I know one's coming up behind me, but... Oh no. Zaid, buddy, you're in trouble. What do we have available? Nothing. Cool. Alright, burn that armor. Where is Jack? Zaid is handling that one grunt, that one Krogan pretty well. Where is Jack? He's over there somewhere, I think.
Fire!
Oh, good hit. Yes, honorable combat. I shot him while he was down on the ground and couldn't move.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
As for low-2 missions, this is one of the shorter ones. I kind of wish it wasn't, because Jack is a very interesting character, and as you can see, her memories are different than what really happened. She thought she had it the worst, but they kept killing kids to make it easier on her, sort of. So that's got to be a messed up thing to think about. Not only does that question your survivability, like you always thought you were the toughest, but also that a ton of kids were tortured for your benefit. And maybe that's why she feels good when she is helping the kids in 3. She's doing it the right way. Ooh, save. The emote works. Here we are.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject-Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
This guy's obviously mentally unstable and a little nuts.
You do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
Speaking of psychology, there's another thing. Hold on. Come on, brain, work. What is it called? What is it called when people that are kidnapped, like, start basically liking their kidnapper and think they were doing it for the right reasons? It's like I can think of it in my brain, but it's like I can't. Well, it'll come to me later.
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down, but then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
I mean, it's not exactly. Stockholm. It's not exactly like it, but it's close. It's like you identify more with the people that are abusing you because you think that somehow it warps you, thinking that it was useful. Like their only purpose was to do this, and they thought it. Like this guy he even said it. Like there must have been a good reason they were doing it, so I'm going to start it up again and see what they wanted. I mean, there's got to be a thing for that somewhere.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Interesting. I actually don't think I've ever done this Renegade. I don't even know what this does. This obviously probably just makes him kill her. I mean, it's kill him. It's very possible. I don't even know this. It is very possible that she will not kill him. For all I know, it tricks her into letting him go. I don't know. I've never done it. Not doing it today.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never going to restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
Just a nice trip down memory lane.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. It never did any good. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
And I think there's a few things out in the hall.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Let's do it. And let's wait until we're really far away so we don't have to worry about the shockwave, right? I think they got it. It's kind of one of those movie tropes. Instead of just waiting until they're back on the ship and blowing it up from orbit, they do it where it's like it could be dangerous with a shockwave. But you know what? It's cinematically, it's fun to watch. Facility on Pragia confirmed destroyed. Concerned that previous cleanup crew failed to destroy all records. Surviving facility scientists already dead, either from uprising or after facility shutdown. Jack should have no further emotional issues distracting her from the mission. And I also got warp ammo, which is pretty good. Warp ammo and armor-piercing ammo are the well-rounded ones. I usually prefer armor-piercing, but normally I'm not an engineer.
Disagreement? Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Alright, Joker, just for you.
And I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
Enough! Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Hey, welcome back. Yeah, it was kind of, wasn't it? She learned it from Metroid Benezia. You know, opening doors and stuff. This is a messed up part of the game where if you don't have enough Paragon or Renegade, you will lose someone's loyalty here. Which is pretty messed up. You don't need everyone's loyalty to have everyone come out at the end alive, but it helps.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
Alright, while I'm in here.
Commander. Well,
you have a minute,
there's a lot
Yep, I'm pretty sure Miranda's done. She just doesn't have anything that she says to let you know. What else? Talk to Garrus. I'm pretty sure he's done too, but just in case, I don't want to miss anything.
Shepard. Can it
Yep.
I'll be here if you need me.
He's going to be calibrating till the end of time now. Morden, we'll talk to Morden just to get like that one little line out of him. You know, those funny little lines. I know Grunt is done. I'll talk to Tally just in case. Okay. And obviously we'll talk to Jack. Nope, that's Grunt. Sorry, Grunt, but I don't want to talk to you right now. No offense. Just have fun being a Krogan. I haven't talked to Jack in a while.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
Ooh. God, man, Shepard can be so harsh with some of these things.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Is he alive? I mean, did we give him a ride? Because we blew that place up with a nuke. I mean, that a sorry woman on Vermeer survived when we blew up the cloning facility, so maybe he survived too. Maybe we did give him a ride back. Who knows?
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
It's a start.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking.
Yep.
Okay,
I think she's
talk
done.
later.
It definitely sounded like a last conversation. Alright, so we're best buddies with Jack. That's kind of scary.
Kenneth, do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
Oh, that was nice. Tally.
Shepard, what can I do
Have
for
you got time to talk?
For you? Of course. I can't tell you how much what you said.
I think this is the same thing as last time.
But I understand if you
Yeah,
need
it
to
is.
find something. But I'll find a way.
It just cuts to her just right in my face. All right. Now what? You know what? What's left? Zaid's is still left. Who else? Who else? Who else?
Commander, you've
Oh,
received
well.
a new message at your private terminal.
Let's check it out. Update on the kid. Oh, it's from Bailey. Hey, Shepard. Just wanted to let you know that the Drell kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then what is? I don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. I told him life was too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Good luck out there. Bailey. Aw, Bailey. Good guy, Bailey. Nope, nothing.
It's always
Okay.
nice chatting with you.
What missions do I have? I have Samara's, and I have Zaid. I have Samara's and Zaid's. That's it. I didn't think there was only 2 I had left. Huh. I might get everything done tonight. Loyalty missions, anyway. Let's do Samara's. Why not? I just used Zaid, so let's take a break from him and go help out Samara by killing her daughter. Another one of those messed up missions. Ooh, we're back, and we're back to Omega. It's been a while. The Moss Eisley of the game. I can't imagine Samara being in a place like this. She has to know that every single person she comes across pretty much deserves to die by her code. Luckily, she is going by my code right now, so. Awesome. Well, I mean, what do you mean? Every Shepard dance is awesome. Alright, so I'm bringing Samara, but who else am I bringing? Now, keep in mind, she is already part of Team Top Head with either Grunt or Miranda. She's also part of, now, Team Parent with Thane. Now, like I said, I'm not going to limit to 2. If we can think of any stupid team name to give 2 people, I'm fine with it. So, who does everyone want me to bring? Just as long as it's not Zaid or Jack, because we just used them. I mean, there's threads in this game. Like I think we can think of anything that links 2 people to make a decent team. But who? Oh, I guess Team Parent will be the default if we can't think of anything. But haven't used Grunt in a while. That's a weird pairing. I actually wouldn't mind using Grunt, but I don't know what do you. I mean, oh yeah, Team Top Heavy. I literally just said it. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'll do that. This is what I'm talking about. My memory has gotten so bad in like the last year or 2. I literally just said a minute ago, oh yeah, Samara's on Team Top Heavy with Grunt and Miranda. I like to take Grunt with Samara. What team should we make? Ow, that was my mic. There we go. Oh, wait. Morden? What team would that be? Morden and Samara. What a weird pairing. I'm trying to think what that would be. Well, they're both... I mean, they both can be pretty brutal. They do what has to be done. Samara has her code, and Morden has his thing where he's like... He knows that people have to be killed for the greater good sometimes. I don't know. Ooh. You know what? I'll bring them. We'll think on the way. Reeve is an amazing ability. I'm going to save up for that. And as for weapons, pulse rifle seems like her style. That's still good, and you know what? That's all good. Well, yeah, like they're like team. Like, they know what needs to be done, right? They make the hard choices. Like Samara will kill if she feels it's necessary, and so will Morgan.
Thank you.
I'm not sure what to call that, but all right. So I want to go talk to Arya.
Arya's expecting me.
I love there's an Elcor bouncer at the door. Would you want to fight an Elcor? I mean, you could definitely run away from the Elcor. I think that's the point. He's guarding the door. Elcors are slow. You can run away from him, but try to get past him. Oh yeah, I can hand in that pad that I found.
Arya has work for you, if you're interested.
Nope, that's a side quest, and I'm trying to avoid them. I'm not going to do any side quests until I'm done with loyalty missions. That's going to be that's going to be like 3 or 4 streams, isn't it? When I start doing all the side stuff. It's going to be it's going to be an exploration stream. Take a look at this data pad.
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
That's not the first time someone's used a data pad in this game as a weapon. In the Leviathan DLC, Shepard will just, like, when the guy shoots the other guy, she'll just, like, fling it at him. It's actually kind of funny looking. And I will say, I'm liking the new Sparkle, and I definitely like the gun one. It can be used quite a bit. And that's what I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of emote ideas that are useful. They have, like, a lot of uses to them. Like, joking around, but the feed the fish emote is only useful in games where I feed fish. So yeah, as you can see, it's a little hard to use a lot of the time.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Sounds good.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
I know Arya's pretty cold, but I expected more of a reaction when I mentioned Ardat Yachis. I feel like, especially Asari, should, as soon as they hear that name, I expect them to freak out a little bit. I fed the fish before I left. They're fine. They're fine. And yeah, that's why I chose the Save Sphere emote as my first one. Because again, especially playing old school RPGs and games that you have to save manually, I always forget to save. I've lost so much time before forgetting to save. I mentioned it earlier. I think I was playing a Final Fantasy game, I don't remember which one, and I lost like 5 hours of gameplay. I didn't play for a while after that. Hey, Ish.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
This information could weaken Arya's organization. You better be sure it's safe before you take it anywhere.
I'm touched. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Shall we get back to business?
Why do you want information about one of Arya's men?
It's not for me. A lot of people want a leg up on Arya, and they'll pay a lot of credits to get it. If Anto or Arya found out, I'd be ruined. Or killed.
Arya will find out what you're up to, Ish. I don't envy you when that happens.
I think I can handle it.
No one has beaten Arya in centuries. When she casts down your clients, she'll come looking for you.
You're right. I have to get out of here. Thank you, my friend. You probably just saved my life. Come on, Sal. We have to get out of here.
Oh, little nervous Solarian. I probably should have had Miranda in my party when I did that, because she knows them, but oh well. Oh, hey, Mad Prophet. How you doing? Yep, they sure are.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago, and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
I can't look at this and not... Okay, let me explain. Shepard's trying to be empathetic here, right? Like, her daughter died, we're trying to find out who happened, but look at this, look at him. I can't take him too seriously when he's wearing that on his head. I know I chose it, but it just looks a little goofy.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Yeah. Oh, we're calling him nerd goggles now? I guess that's fitting. I am a nerd. My Shepard's a nerd. He's an engineer. I guess it fits.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Is it just me, or are some of the Paragon triggers a little awkward in what you do? Like the one with Tally yesterday. That one was also a little awkward. Like all I did, I patted her on the shoulder and was like, "Oh, that's okay. I've lost people too." Like, all right. Personal space, Shepard. Personal space.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it, but I'd never part with it.
Oh, screw that. Dude, if your kid made a macaroni sculpture and a macaroni thing and you put it on the fridge and someone was like, "I'll pay you 4 years of your salary for that. Here you go." You can have it right now. Well, come on, this is Omega we're talking about. Omega sucks. That money could get them off Omega, maybe.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Alright, so Forta's a thing.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped your root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Read the oldest entry.
I meant to, not do that. Close.
Close the hologram.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, that sounds like she is evolved to be like this. Everything about it's almost like Miranda talks about how everything about her is genetically engineered to give her an advantage. This kind of sounds similar, doesn't it? Said this is natural.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
I don't know why the scene is so dark. I can barely see her. I mean, I have the brightness turned up in game. It's just, this game has a lot of lighting things to it.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
Ooh, I want to be the bait.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
And Morden's here. Again, I like that this focuses on Shepard and the person with them. But I do wish the third person had something to do. Oh, man, I need to find... You know what? I think I still have a picture somewhere. I'll put it in the Discord. I have a picture of my Renegade Shepard at the end of 2, I think, where I killed everyone. Yeah. He's pretty messed up looking with the evil glowing eyes.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
I should go. I should go. Okay, now where is the VIP entrance? It is that way. Hey, it's the Elcor that I threatened to break his legs. That was the Paragon move, by the way. Time to go partying. Where's the party emote? Or who has a rave emote?
What do you want?
M, where's the rave llama?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Giroux.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Good to know. And again, this station reminds me of a jellyfish every time I see that there.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
And once again, I'm doing my Batman thing again. I'm just in the shadows. Oh, I lost my goggles. Oh, I wanted my nerd goggles for the bar. I'm in a tux though. It's not bad.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
In this mission, again, I love the loyalty missions. They're all different. They all kind of have the different things linked to the characters. This one, it's almost like a murder mystery to start, and you have to find clues, and then you have to convince her by finding the clues, and then talk to her about the right stuff. It's fun. They're all good to me. Like it's not a bad question. What is everyone's most favorite and least favorite loyalty mission in the game? It's kind of a hard choice for me, actually. I mean, Jacobs is a little weak, but it's also Jacobs, so... Miranda's is kind of weak too, I guess, but it makes sense because they're probably the two... they're the two first characters. They're the most boring characters, probably. I guess it's kind of fitting. Like, I love Morden's. I love Garrus's. Tally's is probably my favorite.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Too bad you can't romance Samara. I mean, you can, but it doesn't really go anywhere.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
Get away from me.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Alright, now what can I do? It's very possible there are things to do in this bar scene I have never found. Or at least haven't done. Like here, there's nothing. Okay.
Hi again. I already said I loved you, so...
Boy, bar scene, I love it. It's just my thing. I go to bars all the time.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to stay away from me.
Playing hard to get? Give it up, baby. I'm sold.
Leave me alone!
No, not gonna do that. Can I dance? I can dance.
Hey,
Hey!
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
What an arrogant thing to say. How is that the Paragon choice? Yeah, I'm gonna dance here. You're lucky people think I'm dancing with you.
You're breathing on my drink!
You're scary.
What'll you have?
Ooh, Paragon for the win. Let's treat everyone to drinks.
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house! That was a great idea.
Yeah.
It's hot. Sweaty.
Alright, I've already danced with her. What else can I do?
Lots of money on display here tonight. We gotta hit some of that later. Not so loud, we'll hit it. Don't worry, good cred hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Hank off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
Oh, damn. Look how this... Wait a minute. That isn't a Paragon choice, and either this isn't a Renegade. Although I think it's a Renegade, but...
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hank. You hear that? So, what do you think of us now?
I don't think I've ever done this option. Let's find out.
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
Oh, that was chivalrous. She might not like that. Never
My
mind.
name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Oh, Shepard loves sitting in the shadows and talking.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
And here is where you just pick all the options that you found so far. How about music?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that.
Like Hallex?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
There's some cool options here that you can tell there's like a scale going on here, and certain things you pick make it go up, certain things go down. Like it does nothing for me. I know what I like, but then you have the right options, it works better.
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
This probably wouldn't be the best thing to bring up. Or this one. So we'll go with travel.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
I actually don't remember what to pick here. I like the danger.
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Uh-oh. Sure. It sounds like a part of the Sith code.
If you're the strongest, you have the power.
That's certainly true.
Oh.
Among children.
Well, I can say this with my ability to use the blue.
Whoever wants it the most, is willing to do anything for it, has the power.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby, and I want you alone.
Success! Samara, I successfully wooed your daughter. Sounds weird to say. I seduced Samara's daughter, and I punched Thane's son in the face. I'm doing great with the kids of my allies, aren't I?
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
Alright. Bottle of mutagen. Ooh.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
This woman has a revenant on the wall. Nope, I'm not. What if I just left?
Surely you don't want to leave. Why don't you come over here? I promise you'll like it.
No, I'd rather leave. I want to leave now. I don't like this. Come on, let me leave.
I promise you'll like it.
Ooh, chess.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
Another thing that sounds like something from KOTOR, the power is strength thing. This sounds like something from the Jedi one. Like there is no emotion kind of thing. Like the safety is a lie. I know that doesn't sound very light side of the Force-y, but still.
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
Oh yeah, if you don't have these, she gets to you. This is kind of cool. The only option the game gives you is to be like, "Yes, Morinth, I love you." But since you're strong in the with mind, you can fight it.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Yep. If you don't have these, it's like you're screwed and Samara has to save you. But now it's like, nope, I can fight it.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Family reunion.
Mother.
Do not call me that.
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me.
Enough, Morinth!
I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die.
You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Now, there are some things in this game that are like kind of gray area. This is obviously Paragon and Renegade right here. I've only let Morinth live once, and I kind of regretted it. She's boring. She just pretends to be Samara the entire time, and yeah. Plus, she can kill you. I've seen the game over from that. If you get Morinth on your team, you can sleep with her, and it just game overs. I think it's cool because the game makes you think that Shepard's so powerful. Maybe he's like the one who could survive it, right? Nope, it just game overs. Yeah, sorry, Morinth.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
I helped by grabbing her.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Ow. She just killed her by punching her.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Yeah, I can tell this place you want to get out of here as soon as possible, right? Not yet.
I want to look around a bit more.
Very well. I will remember the day of Morin's birth. Tell me when you are ready.
Ooh. I feel like I should get renegade points for saying I want to stay here. Yeah, there's nothing here. We're good.
Are you ready?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Samara has dealt with the Ardat Yachi. She remains loyal to Shepard personally, loyalty of the Justicar beyond question, given a parent bond of oath rendered to Shepard. Better than hoped. Cerberus activities will not be affected further by presence of Shepard's team. Relieved to have Justicar mission completed. Unfortunately, body of Ardat Yachi could not be taken for study. Genetic anomaly could have been useful. Or abnormality. Subject's expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopathic tendencies were mitigated. And I got Reeve. When I looked up what bonus ability to give Shepard, Reeve is usually at the top of the list. Alright, let's go back to the ship. And oh hey, Morden's here too. Remember everyone? Morden's here. He hasn't said anything.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive the mission, I may return here.
Ooh, I mentioned that before. If Samara ever comes to Omega, nope, safe. If Samara ever comes to Omega, she's gonna mess this place up. I feel like just for the sake of everybody, she shouldn't come here.